Michael Cronin, coach of Gerringong. A wonderful display in the first round, 50 points to 6. You must be impressed with the way the boys played today.
Oh, look, we've probably got the basis of a reasonably good side. I mean, we've lost a lot of players from last year, but we've also got some young ones coming through. And you've got to be very fortunate to get a bloke like Brett Davison come back at the ripe old age of 26. But look, you know, I look at a Berry Day, they'd be like we were 3 years ago. They're bringing some young blokes through, but you know, you start off, you always like to win the first game. I was very happy, but as I said, a lot of those folks have been together for a while. You'd expect them to have a bit of combination now.
Yeah, exactly right. You know, Rickson had a bit of a twist at that ankle again, the old famous Rickson Russell right ankle. Do you know at the moment, is it just he's all good?
Look, we got a fortnight before we play again, so he looked all right. He didn't come off, and he played with a much worse injury last year when he hurt his knee and played with a strained medial for a couple of weeks. And then yeah, no, he's a tough kid, Rickson.
Yeah, when you take a look at the likes of Berry, you've already said that you know, they do have a young side, but mate, they're obviously going to improve when you meet them second round of the season.
They'll improve, and you never know whether they might get a few players back as well. That's the thing about the comp down here. I had a look through the program. I didn't know half the players and half the sides, so that's the thing you can find in Group 7. But you've got to play them before you know what they're like. But they'll improve. They'll definitely improve.
Now, Mick, plenty of tip-ons in the forwards. Was that a planned manoeuvre, or is that just something they've just come up with themselves on the day?
It's a planned manoeuvre every week, actually, mate. We like to play a bit of football. We like to move the ball around a bit, you know. That's how we like to play. And I mean, I get bored watching people go one out in Sydney, so I hate to be a hypocrite and coach the other way, but no, we like to use the football, and we're not a big side either, so we've got to use the football.
And also, mate, you've got to be pretty happy with the defensive effort, and especially the guys from the bench, they really put in today.
Look, we got a good start here. We got plenty of training, and you know, and we've possibly got a couple to come back. You know, like Jason White, hopefully he'll get back, and maybe a couple of others that new to the club that we looked at today. So, look, barring injury, I like to think we'd be reasonably competitive all year.
Now, obviously, this is the first Saturday game. We better make sure that everybody knows that this is the first game, the kick-off of the season. You're about to duck off to the Parramatta game tonight against Manly.
Good luck. Some luck there.
Good luck with that, mate. But on another Parramatta legend, of course, Nathan Highmarsh. This week or last week, we heard that he decided to retire. Mate, he's been a fantastic player for the Eels, hasn't he?
Look, he has, and I hope he's retiring for the right. I read where he said he decided at the end of last year, and there had been some rumours out there. Because I'd hate to think he's retiring because there were a few people writing the papers and a few people sort of... It's funny thing about people writing on football is they've got funny ideas on what footballers are, you know. He's a person who I think if he wanted to go around again, I'd say he's entitled to go around again. But if it's his own decision, well, I'm quite happy with that. And as you said, he's been a great player and it's probably a great player for Parramatta. It's one of the ironies that a lot of great players don't win competitions.
Yeah, exactly right. Now, mate, you'd know that Nathan spent a bit of time down here. I met with him at the Cronin's pub at Gerringong there, Gerringong Hotel. So it'd be nice to see him in red, white and blue come 2013, 14, 15 if he decides to retire down this way.
Then he will realise what a tough... If he comes back and plays in country football, he will realise how tough it is. Mate, look, staying in Sydney.
Yeah, congratulations. Wonderful start to the season. Well, I'm sure that we'll catch up again very soon.
Thanks very much.